particulate matter. So particulate matter is nothing but the small particles found in the air, including dust, soot, smoke, and liquid droplets. This particulate matter is called as a PM. These are the major components of causing different respiratory problems in human beings. So we are measuring this particulate matter in different sizes, that PM 2.5, PM 10. Okay, majorly we measure PM 2.5 and PM 10. As the particle is small, it can enter into the body of human beings deeply. So the PM 2.5 are the more dangerous particulate matter which can cause long-term effect on human body. As we see in this figure, firstly the particle pollution is inhaled into the body. The small particles goes deep and deep into the respiratory system. The small particles, that is PM 2.5, can enter into your lungs and it can damage your lungs. The sulfur dioxide can affect your cardiovascular diseases. It can weaken your heart. It also cause asthma. It is the contributor to acid rain also. Now the effect of air pollution on animals. The animals also get affected by this air pollution. Their natural habitat is moved to different new places because of this air pollution. These toxic pollutants deposit over the surface of the water and can enter into the animal's body also through water. It also affects the birds, which weakens the feeders of the blood. The next point is the greenhouse effect. We have discussed it earlier, but discussing it in detail will help you in exam also, because this question can separately ask in exam, that is the greenhouse effect as a short note, or what is the greenhouse effect. So greenhouse effect is nothing but it is the trapping of heat or trapping of infrared radiations emitted from Earth's surface while reflecting back into the atmosphere. And this trapping of the infrared radiation increases the temperature of lower atmosphere, that is troposphere, which will result in global warming. So global warming is the result of greenhouse effect. If you look at this figure, you will realize that the CO2, methane and water vapors are the components, or are called as the greenhouse gases. So these CO2 can be emitted by natural processes like photosynthesis also, and it is the results of different man-made activities like using automobiles, burning fossil fuels, different factories which emits CO2. So this figure will again clarify how the greenhouse effect takes place. The solar radiations from sun enters into the Earth's atmosphere. Most radiations are absorbed by the Earth's surface. It increases the temperature of Earth's surface. Some solar radiations are reflected by the Earth and the atmosphere back to the atmosphere. Some radiations are trapped with the help of these greenhouse gas molecules, which results into the increase of Earth's surface as well as lower atmosphere, which results into the increase of temperature, called as a global warming. This is another figure for clarifying your concept of greenhouse effect. So the global warming is the next effect of greenhouse gases. So this figure will give you idea about what is the global warming and the present scenario of global warming. So earth temperature is increasing day by day, and which will result into melting of the ice in polar regions, which is resulting into the increase of level of ocean. These are the effect of greenhouse effect as well as global warming, which are resulting into the polar ice caps melting, increasing ocean level. It is resulting into agricultural production decrement. Also, it is changing the habitats of different animals and plants. It also disturbs the food chain. As we have discussed, the ground level ozone. Ground level ozone is the pollutant which is actually helpful to the human beings if it is present in stratosphere. It is also harmful if it is present in troposphere. So these are the effects of ground level ozone on the human health. It is distributed into two parts, for children and for adults. The effects of ground level ozone for children are: it can cause premature death, it can cause asthma attack, it can cause coughing, shortness of breath, it can reduce your immunity power, and it can also produce swelling of your tissues. So these are the shortwave solar radiations as well as long wave earth radiations shown in the figure. So mostly the long wave radiations are reflected back to the atmosphere, but the short wave radiations get trapped into the greenhouse. So these are the some points and the effects of air pollution. In the next lecture we will discuss about the control of this air pollution. There are some instruments which are used in different factories to reduce the air pollution that we will discuss in next lecture. Thank you.